Good afternoon and welcome to our final game here at Field 1 at Palmasola, the second to last day of the regular season, and game 2 of this series between the Myakka City River Mocs and the Manatee Sea Cows. So glad that you're here for game 2 and our last game of the day on this field, as the River Mocs, who won 9-2 in game 1, look to clinch the series and set up a sweep chance tomorrow against the Manatee Sea Cows. Gray Robertson, Gracie Ashley up here, producer Gracie, Gray, the talker. And we've already had a busy day, action-packed day, a somewhat controversial day on this field. Mocs trying to lock up the 6th seed in the postseason with a win. A loss would mean tomorrow they're either going to be the 6 or the 7, depending on the result. The Sea Cows looking to move up and into the 8th spot in the standings, past the Finns and the Skeeters, who they currently have a half-game lead on. The Mocs are the away team here in this series, so we'll give you the starting lineups for Chloe Evans and her squad. 8-8 on the summer. And here's what 1 through 10 looks like. Jada Phillips, the today, will lead off with Delaney Glover, the pitcher, batting second. Hannah Cornetto is at third, batting third. Jillian Gutierrez is in right. And in the cleanup spot, Alyssa Allen, the catcher, bats fifth. Batting sixth is Gabby Gesualdo, the center fielder. Hitting seventh is Danny Rosner at second base. Emma Castori is in left, batting eighth. Hannah Davila, the shortstop, hits ninth. Kendall Trim is at first in the 10 spot. And they will face in the circle for the Sea Cows Adam Mercer, the righty who went in the portal and then decided she was going to stay in Macon. Katie Rearley. Rearley on the summer with a 4.32 ERA, a 2-4 record. 34 innings, 48 hits, 25 runs, 21 earned. 15 walks, and 26 strikeouts for Rearley. Going to get started a couple minutes early here on this field. Glad that you're with us for game 2 between the Mocs and the Sea Cows. Mocs took game 1, 9-2 behind a bunch of home runs. We'll see what happens here in the rematch. And we start with strike 1 to Jada Phillips, the LSU Tiger. Quickly 0-2. Jada was 0 for 2 in game 1. This summer batting 160, 4 of 25 with an RBI, a homer, and 2 runs. Phillips digs for it, and it'll drop in left and scoot away. This will be a leadoff double for Phillips. And now we take a look at the defense for the Sea Cows. McKinney in left, Fennell in center, Bunch in right, Watson at third, Jaimez at short, Bonilla at second, Urban at first, Wheatley behind the plate. And in steps Delaney Glover. Was 1 for 4 in game 1, and she bunts it, and she's going to reach. Beautiful bunt single down the first base line. They're on the corners with nobody out. Someone's going to run for her. Let's see who it is. Is anyone going to run? It'll be Hannah Evans, with Hannah Cornetto out of Campbell about to hit. Cornetto in game 1 was 0 for 2 with a pair of walks. Strike 1 from Rearley. On the summer, 2 for 23. No RBIs, has scored 3 runs. 323 on base percentage. But down 0-2 as Evans trots to second base. Good hold. 1-2. And that hit her, and she swung, so that means it's a strikeout and a painful one. Got her in the hand. So, no review. Thank goodness. We've had too many of those here on this field, and it's a tough break for Cornetto. Now second and third for Jillian Gutierrez out of Incarnate Word. Ball 1 to Gutierrez. Yesterday, she was 1 for 1 with a single, batting .371, 13 of 35 with 7 RBIs, 3 doubles, and 6 runs scored. Three and zero. Three and two. Gutierrez thought she got ball 4. Now the payoff from Rearley. Just curled outside. Bases loaded, 1 out. Strike 1 to Alyssa Allen. This is probably the batter you do not want up in this moment. The Binghamton single season home run leader who's been hitting a lot of bombs this summer. That's outside. Allen, 7 of 23 with a .304 average, 7 RBIs, 3 homers, a double, 6 runs, 500 on base percentage. Really, he's got to be extra careful. 1-2. Good movement. Popped straight up the chute. Wheatley's got it for the second out. Two unproductive outs with runners on. A big one with the bases loaded. Now you've got Gabby Gesualdo portaling from Monmouth. Yesterday she was 1 for 2. Just off, ball 1. Gesualdo hitting .231, 9 of 39 with 2 RBIs, a double, and 7 runs. 1-2. That's all the way back. It took a big ricochet. Right back to Wheatley. That's a lucky break for the Sea Cows. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Katie Rarely dances out of early danger. And now the Sea Cows offense will come up for the first time in this 0-0 ball game. Going to the home half, here's the starting lineup for the Manatee Sea Cows. 5-11 on the summer, currently sitting in 8th place in the FGCL. Rayleigh McKinney, the left fielder, leads off with Riley Fennell, the center fielder, batting second. Hitting third is the extra hitter, Jensen Bien. First base, Bria Urban in the 4th spot with Brooke Watson at third, batting 5th. Reagan Wheatley, the catcher's in the 6th hole. Taylor Rogers is DPing, hitting 7th. Coco Jaime is the shortstop, bats 8th. Gabby Bonilla, the second baseman, will hit 9th. Allie Bunch, the right fielder, is in the 10th spot. And they're facing in the circle out of Binghamton, the rising junior from Hurdle Mills, North Carolina, Delaney Glover. Glover with a 3.47 ERA this summer. 2-2 record, 36 1/3 innings, 37 hits, 18 runs all earned, 13 walks, and 32 strikeouts. As Rayleigh McKinney starts out up 2-0. McKinney out of Southeastern University. Yesterday was 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Batting .368, 14 of 38, with 5 RBIs, a homer, a triple, 2 doubles, and 7 runs, 442 OBP. And there's ball 4. So McKinney starts off with the walk as we look at the River Mocs defense. Left field, Castori. Center field, Gesualdo. Right field, Gutierrez. Third base, Cornetto. Shortstop, Davila. Second base, Rosner. First base, Trim. Allen is catching. Swing and a miss for Riley Fennell, the Clemson Tiger. Yesterday, Fennell was 1 for 3 with a single and a run. Average at .282. 11 of 39, 5 RBIs, a homer, 6 doubles, and 10 runs. Still one of the very few batters this summer who's not drawn a single walk. See if McKinney takes off. She's got 10 stolen bases this summer. That's sent foul. This might hit us. Nope, just over the press tower. Another 1-2 coming to Fennell. Out towards left field now. It's Castori who makes the grab. Now as ominous music plays, here's Jensen Bien from Baylor. 1 for 3 with a single, pair of strikeouts in game 1. McKinney will take off. The throw from Allen is high and give Rayleigh a stolen base, her 11th. Bien batting .343, 12 of 35. 3 RBIs, 4 doubles, 9 runs scored, .477 on base percentage. Out to left field, Castori will watch it drop, and McKinney held at second. So that's just a regular old single for Bien, 2 on, 1 out for the Sea Cows. And for Brie Urban. Urban yesterday was 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. Player from Omaha who's hitting .265, 9 of 34 with 3 RBIs, a homer, a double, and 4 runs. .375 on base percentage. That's in, 1-1. Caught it third. The throw back to first won't double up Bien, but a nice job by Cornetto. That was a shot by Urban. Now in steps Chattanooga State's Brooke Watson. She was 0 for 3 in game 1. 9 of 37, 6 RBIs, 2 doubles, and 5 runs. One and two. And a called strike 3. So Glover's first K catches Watson looking. 2 left stranded. And we're all tied up at 0 after 1. Runners left on base a Story, but no score yet going to the second. 7-8-9 for the Mocs here in the second. Rosner, Castori, and Davila against Katie Rearley. Ball one high to Lafayette's Rosner. 0 for 4 in game one. Average at 207, 6 of 29. They are underway on the other field. We will provide updates. That's Pioneers and Aquanauts. Top of the second, no score. Rosner trying to set the table because you got Castori and Davila, the two big home run threats for the Mocs, right behind in the 8-9 spot. Have to assume once we get to the postseason, those two will not be batting in the bottom of the order. Slap towards short. Jaimez is there. One down. And now here is the Georgia Bulldog, Emma Castori. Had a home run in game one. 2-run shot, part of a 1-for-2 day. Was thinking bomb there, but came up empty. 13 of 30, 433 average, 15 RBIs to lead the team, 6 home runs to lead the team, 2 doubles, 11 runs scored to lead the team, and a 553 OBP. But down 0-2. Stays alive. Well, the Mocs cannot get a first-round bye. As Castori flies this on the left side, Jaimez will make the grab. The ceiling seed for the Mocs is the 6, and the floor is the 7. So we know where they are range-wise, just got to get an exact spot. Sea Cows can be anywhere from 8 to possibly 11, depending on tiebreakers. I have to do some math. Santa Davila takes strike one. Davila had a home run in game one. Her only at bat, a 2-run shot. Going to North Florida after transferring from Georgia. Sharply foul, 0-2. Davila batting .286, 10 of 35 with 9 RBIs, 4 homers, a triple, a double, and 7 runs. And how about Katie Rearley? 1, 2, 3, knocking down 2 of the top power hitters in the league. And we go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless on field 1. Wheatley grounds it to second, and Rosner makes the play. 1 down as we start the bottom of the second. It's 6, 7, 8. Wheatley's down, so now you got Taylor Rogers and Coco Jaimez next. Rogers is going to Nova Southeastern. Wow, old Drake. Yesterday, Rogers was 1 for 3. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Taylor hitting 161. 5 of 31 with 4 RBIs, a double and a run. Might have a good old school pitcher's duel in this game if this keeps up. Rearly throwing well. Glover has been a consistent, effective arm in the league all summer. Called strike 3. Second backwards K for Glover as a changeup fooled Rogers and sends up UCF's Coco Jaimez. Coco was good in game 1. 1 for 2 with a walk. Batting 194, 7 of 36, 2 RBIs and 5 runs. Sea Cows got 5 hits in game 1, 2 runs on those 5 hits. They did leave 7 on base. Hmm. 3-0. over to third. The throw to first is in time, and Glover works it 1-2-3. All right, here we go. No score after 2. Good old school softball here on field 1. We've played 2, and the head coach for the Mocs is Chloe Evans. Heading over to the third base coaching box. I made a joke earlier, asked if she just got back from playing in the U.S. Open. Rocking the tennis gear. I'm all about the tennis right now. It's Wimbledon time. I would have made a Wimbledon joke, but that's not all white. It's got a little green. Kendall Trim, who had a home run yesterday, is going to sky this to center. And Fennell makes the grab. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the third. It's Trim, Phillips, and Glover. Now back to the top with Jada Phillips, who doubled in the first. That's going to head just over the fence and foul ground. Jada out of LSU. Freshman from Bradenton, Florida. Went to Braden River High School, which is somewhere around here. I'm not quite sure where. Just missed in 3-1. And ball 4. Second walk surrendered by Rearley. It brings up Delaney Glover, who had that bunt single in the first. Glover entered the game hitting .241. That was her 8th hit this summer. Foul ball. This is definitely foul. 2-2. So yeah, if you're watching, we'd love to hear from you. You can tweet me at Gray_Robertson. Instagram DM me, Facebook message me. I don't care. We'll read your message. Two. Called strike 3. 4th K for Katie Rearley. And 2 gone for Hannah Cornetto, who was the first strikeout for the Mercer Bear in the circle. Cornetto out of Campbell. Had a great year. Freshman last season from Suwanee, Georgia. Rookie of the year in the CAA. Had 41 RBIs. Hit .323. 6 homers, 9 doubles, 467 OBP. Up the middle, long run. The flip to second is not in time. Unsuccessful fielder's choice. Puts Cornetto aboard with 2 outs for Jillian Gutierrez, who walked earlier. Gutierrez out towards center. Gutierrez says goodbye. Another home run in this series for the River Mocs, and it's Gutierrez who makes it 3-0. First homer of the summer for Gutierrez. She's now got 10 RBIs. And up comes Alyssa Allen, who fouled out in the first. Strike 1. Tough break for Rearley because the batter before, that was a bang-bang play on a ball that, frankly, should be an out. Wasn't well hit, just kind of well placed up the middle. And then the next pitch, Gutierrez takes a yard. That curve away to righties has been money for Rearley today. It's consistently been a strike, and the righties aren't going after it. See if she goes back to it. The 1-2 to Allen. Swing and a miss. Good response by Rearley, her 5th strikeout, but the Mocs are on the board after the 3-run homer by Gutierrez. 3-0 going to the bottom of the 3rd. 9-10-1 for the Sea Cows, and Gabby Bonilla fouls off the first pitch. 0-1 on the player from South Carolina State in the portal. Gabby 1 for 20 this summer with an RBI and a run. Quickly down 0-2. Delaney Glover now pitching with the lead for the first time today. And a strikeout for Glover. 1 gone. First pitch ball to Allie Bunch, who's going to Winthrop. Bunch yesterday was 0 for 3. Takes a strike there from Glover. This summer, Allie batting 185 now, 5 of 27, an RBI and 3 runs. And a swing and a miss, back-to-back strikeouts for Glover, 4 in the game. And to the top of the order with Rayleigh McKinney, who walked in the first. McKinney from Brandon, Mississippi, out of Southeastern University. Junior last year. 2-time All-Sun Conference. How about this last season for Southeastern? Had 61 hits, 48 RBIs, 9 home runs, 2 triples, and 12 doubles. Swung a little big there, 2-1. Jammed out towards right center, and that's down. That's just strength from McKinney. Second hit of the day for the Sea Cows, and a 2-out base runner. Got to think she will steal. Try and get a runner in scoring position for Riley Fennell, who flew out to left in the first. Strike 1. No movement from McKinney. 2-1. That got away. Throw down to first will secure the strikeout. And Glover strikes out the side with a 2-out hit thrown in there. 1 left on. And the Mocs will look to build on the lead after this quick break.